We'll have that and real Royals trivia. I just say answer Paul Splittor for everything. Maybe you'll get something right. It is the debut of Real Royals trivia coming up next.
Welcome into Real Royals Trivia, live from Rival Sports Bar at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Here's your host, Joel Goldberg.
All right, thank you very much, Kevin Shank, or shall we call you Don Pardo. It is the debut of Real Royals Trivia. We've got Kevin, we've got contestants, we've got great cheesy music like a game show. But first, let's check out the rules.
Each contestant will get 3 questions with each correct answer. Contestants advance 1 base. 1 correct is a single, 2 a double, and 3 is a triple. If there is a tie, then a tiebreaker question will be asked to determine the winner. Winning contestants will receive 2 tickets to an upcoming Royals game and a new 7-disc DVD collection of the 1985 World Series from A&E Home Entertainment. Second place gets a $25 gift certificate from the Majestic Team Store here at the K, and third place gets a Fox Sports Kansas City t-shirt. And please welcome our first contestant. From Holt, Missouri, he's been a Royals fan since he was old enough to say Royals baseball, and that was just last year. Welcome, Greg Hale.
All right, Greg, thanks for joining us. And now it is time to get to the questions. First off, question number 1. Who holds the Royals record for the most hits in a season? A, George Brett, B, Willie Wilson, C, Kevin Seitzer, D, Johnny Damon.
B, Willie Wilson.
Willie Wilson is correct. All right, question number 2. What Royal pitcher has the record for the most wins in a season? A, Brett Saberhagen, B, Dennis Leonard, C, Paul Splittor, D, Zach Greinke.
Dennis Leonard.
Ooh, I'm sorry. It is Brett Saberhagen with 23 in 1989. Question
and Greg
number 3.
Stays at first base.
Who holds the Royals record for the most strikeouts in a season? A, Zach Greinke, B, Kevin Apier, C, Mark Ubiza, D, Dennis Leonard.
Zach Greinke.
Ooh, it is Dennis Leonard. Your last answer, 244 in 1977. Thanks, Greg.
Greg stays at first base. Our next contestant comes from Prairie Village, Kansas, and his favorite player is George Brett. His favorite scent is pine tar. Let's welcome John Schubrook.
All right, and John has a cheering section here. John, thanks for being here. Let's get to question number 1. Who has struck out the most times as a Royal in his career? A, George Brett, B, Willie Wilson, C, Mike Sweeney, D, Frank White.
George Brett.
No, I'm sorry. It is my broadcast partner, Frank White. Sorry, Frank. 1035.
Swing and a miss.
Question number 2. What Royal has been hit by a pitch the most times in the Royals' career? A, Mike McFarland, B, Hal McRae, C, David DeJesus, D, Mike Sweeney.
Mike McFarland.
All right, he got it 78
You're
times.
on first base, John.
Question number 3. What pitcher holds the Royals record for the most appearances in a season? A, Jason Grimsley, B, Jeff Montgomery, C, Jimmy Gobble, D, Dan Quisenberry.
Dan Quisenberry.
Congratulations, John. You have a double. You're on second base and in first place.
All right, thank you. 84 was the answer with Dan Quisenberry.
Next up, our third contestant traveling all the way from Wichita, Kansas. He became a Royals fan when he found out that he and Mark McFarland share the same birthday. He stopped being a fan when he found out they didn't share the same presents. Let's welcome Tyler Dansel.
How about that, Kevin Shank? All right, Tyler, you need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Let's go. First question. Who holds the Royals record for the most hits in a season? A, George Brett, B, Willie Wilson. I think we already had these, didn't we? Well, we got to go to third contestant because that wouldn't be all that fair if you got to answer all his
Strike
questions.
1, Joel Goldberg.
All right, I got 1 strike, but still a couple more left to go. How about who holds the Royals record for the most RBIs in a season? A, George Brett, B, Hal McRae, C, Mike Sweeney, D, Jermaine Dye.
Hal McRae.
Ooh, it was Mike Sweeney, 144 in 2000.
Swing and a miss.
Question number 2. Who was the last Royal to hit for the cycle? A, Johnny Damon, B, David DeJesus, C, George Brett, D, Frank White.
Johnny Damon.
Strike 2.
It was George Brett in 1990. Question number 3. Who holds the Royals record for the most RBIs in their career? A, Hal McRae, B, George Brett, C, Mike Sweeney, D, John Mayberry.
George Brett.
There we go. He will not be shut out, Tyler. It was George Brett with 1,596. Thanks, Tyler. All right, well, I believe that we have a winner, and the crowd certainly liking that. Kevin Shank, tell us what he has won.
For winning the first Real Royals trivia question, John wins a 7-disc DVD collection from the 1985 World Series and 2 tickets to an upcoming home game of his choice. Congratulations, John. Second place, the $25 gift certificate to the Majestic Team Store, and you can get any Royals paraphernalia you like at the Majestic Team Store. And our third place prize is a fabulous Fox Sports Kansas City t-shirt.
And announcer Kevin Shank, what do they do if they tied for second? Do they fight over it?
They both get a Fox Sports Kansas City t-shirt.
There we go. How about that? We are going to step aside. The debut of Real Royals Trivia. That was a lot of fun. We've got more Hy-Vee Royals Live coming up from Rivals.